Alright, here we go. So I am playing Scareclaws, and this is going to be one of the biggest of big brain play matches that you'll see in Scareclaws. I'm telling you, watch this. So I go ahead and go acro into Lightheart. My opponent is going to activate Imperm, shutting down my Lightheart. But guess what? I got Visa Starfrost. Now, if you guys don't know, if you activate Visa Starfrost and pop the Lightheart, Lightheart is not actually a once per turn, so you can just link Lightheart off for another Lightheart, and then you can just grab the field spell. So my opponent just wasted an Imperm. He didn't know that though. So I go ahead and activate Reichphobia. That allows me to grab Reichheart, and then I'm going to link these three off for Scareclaw Tryhard. Now I could have went into a Synchro Summon, but nah. So I then go ahead and grab Scareclaw Cash Terra. Now there is a very specific reason why I grab Scareclaw Cash Terra right here. Now, and it might not be obvious to you yet, but I'll explain it. I grabbed Scareclaw Cash Terra instead of grabbing a second Reichheart because Scareclaw Cash Terra can banish a Scareclaw monster from my graveyard, any Scareclaw monster, and then I have Nemesis Keystone in my hand, so I can unbanish it, put it back into my deck, summon Keystone, and Scareclaw Cash Terra B. So that's two bodies that'll hit the field basically while unbanishing or while taking something from my graveyard and putting it back in the deck, right? So basically that's why I'm using this, right? So I go ahead and flip over Slash, which is an Omni negate for the deck. My opponent is going to activate Harpy's Feather Duster, so I don't lose anything. I just go ahead and activate Slash right there, and then I just activate my Ash Blossom to negate this. Of course it don't stop shit because I don't know how this fucking deck plays. I don't know the choke points, so he's just gonna play through. And I gotta sit here and watch. I gotta sit here, do nothing, allow him to make all these fucking plays. He goes into this shit right here, brings another monster out, moves some shit over, goes IP Masquerena, sets a face down, and goes into Crusadia Max. Now, he made this Crusadia Max off of IP Masquerena, which means it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It also, this card, if y'all don't know, cannot be targeted with card effects. And on top of that, this card gains the attack of whatever your attack is on your special summon monsters, and and you can only attack this monster if it's on the field. This is the monster you have to attack first before you can attack anything else. So you always have to attack this card, which means hard to beat over, right? Then on top of that, if you just so happen to send this shit to the graveyard in some kind of way, he can then shuffle one card on the field back into the deck. So non-destruction removal that does not target. So yeah, that's a lot of shit for this one card. So he's going to attack into my Tryhard, and boom, it gains the attack of my monster, thus giving me 28 points, 2,800 points of damage. And now into my turn. Let's see if I can destroy his board. And oh, there it is right there. The heart of the cards never fail me. Now, as soon as I saw Parallel Exceeds off that draw, I knew what the mission was. What's the mission, Mike? Is it go into the extra deck and go into a link 2 and then use the two monsters to basically summon out Parallel Exceeds and then go into Nightmare Unicorn or something? Absolutely not. There's no second Scareclaw Tryhard in my deck. Remember when I said I'm big brain play, my boy? So I'm going to activate Scareclaw Cash Terra, banishing. Bro, why would you banish Tryhard, bro? You could have revived it off of a rival. Why would you do that? Well, let me explain something. If I banish Tryhard, like I said before, activate Nemesis Keystone, I can put it back into my extra deck and then go into Scareclaw Tryhard, and that would trigger off my Parallel Exceeds, allowing me to go into the Code Breaker combos. Now, once I do this, summons out a bunch of links. So I'm just link climbing, use that effect of that code breaker to pop his back row while doing so, by the way. Then I go into V-Link or VLAN Hydra, separate this monster into 3 tokens, and then use 2 of those to go into IP Masquerena. Bro, you did this to me, and guess what? I just did it back to you. Now we both have Crusader Evermax. And then I'm going to then activate my arrival right here. And then that is going to allow me to synchro. Now I have 2 synchro monsters in my deck, Baron de Fleur and Chaos Angel. Let me explain something to y'all about this card. Now, if I had went into Apollo USA, the Appaloosa, if I had went into Appaloosa, I could beat over his Crusader Evermax with whatever monster I want, right? I could take my Scareclaw Tryhard, attack into this, and when he goes to activate this effect to then boost this card's attack, all I would have to do is activate the Appaloosa, negate it, and then boom. Bye bye Crusader Evermax. It doesn't get the attack boost, so I basically attack over it, right? That's the first way. Now, if I do that with Appaloosa, I could then negate its second effect as well, because when it says if this link summon monster you control is sent to the graveyard, you can then shuffle 1 card on the field back into the deck. I could then negate it again with that same Appaloosa. So Appaloosa would be the way to go if you can make Appaloosa. Now, there's another option, which I could go into Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur does something very, very similar. It basically can negate. So what you would do is you Baron de Fleur negate, and it wouldn't destroy the card because, of course, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It would be destroyed if he didn't make it with IP Masquerena, but it can be destroyed. It cannot be destroyed because he made it with IP. So am I going to go into Baron de Fleur? Nah, probably not. Because guess what? I got Crusader Evermax on the field. So they should trade, right? No, wrong. I go into Chaos Angel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bro, you made that Chaos Angel with a light and a dark, right? That means monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Synchro monsters you control are unaffected by monster effects activated by your opponent, right? So, but the thing is, this card, if I wanted to, it says target 1 card on the field and banish it. So I could have banished this, right? No, I couldn't, because I can't target it. Targeting protection on this, right? So the solution is not that. And here's the funny thing. The solution isn't even this, because this does not really help me in beating over his Crusader Evermax. Because, for one, this says monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. So, sure, it could prevent me from losing my monsters by battle, right? But here is the key part to it, right? Now, his attack is 2,800. Mine is 3,000. He's losing attack because of my field spell, but that's not even the reason that he's going to lose when I attack. I'm going to show you the reason why he's going to lose when I attack, right? Because they both have the same effect. So how should it work, right? Well, when I go to attack him, I'm going to lose my Crusader Evermax if he does the right thing, if he plays his cards right, right? Because if this card that you link summon is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, basically you can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. So that means he can actually get rid of my Crusader Evermax if I can get rid of his Crusader Evermax. Let me show you what happens. So I enter the battle phase and his attack is at 2,700 right now. I go ahead and go to attack his Crusader Evermax, going chain link 1, and then he goes chain link 2, which means that his monster is going to gain attack, right? His monster, there it is right there. his monster gained 5,700, and then because his chain was in front of my chain, because I got priority on being able to activate mine's chain link 1 because I'm the player who's doing it, because I got priority, my attack went above his attack. So his got the boost, and then mine's got the boost on top of his boost, thus killing his monster. And then he could not target nothing on my field. Well, he couldn't target this, but it's not targeting. This card doesn't have any like there was a non-targeting removal, bro. Why would you get rid of my tryhard, bro? Do you not know, my boy? Does this guy not know that I could just go into another tryhard, bro? Just as easy. Look, I could summon Rescue Cat and then go into tryhard again. One, two, three, and have a second tryhard. But I choose not to do that, right? I'm just showing him my hand to give him a chance. No cards in my hand. Hey, you've already used up all your extra deck. Can you play through this? And it's not even anything crazy, bro. Can you play through? And no, he surrenders. GG, my boy. He couldn't play through it. Big brain plays on my end. Absolutely devastated this man. Now I'll show y'all another match. Now this match right here, not necessarily so much big brain plays, but but still a fire match, by the way. But this showcases my level of trolling, how much trolling I do. So I'm going to activate Pyro-Rise map, grab 4 Mud Skipper, and my opponent, no, he's going to activate Effect Failure. I cross out Designator that shit to laugh. Like, man, it's just so funny, bro. You thought that was going to work. And then this, no, this motherfucker imperm me, bro. But whatever. So he pretty much stops my play, stops me in my track. So he then activates, bro. This man activates Beautiful Princess, which jumps off the field, and then I Ash Blossom that shit. So since he's running so many hand traps, I decided to just have some fun. Bro, hand trap all this shit now. Now, by the way, I'm doing all this popping off and I have not normal summoned yet. I don't know if y'all saw over here. I have not normal summoned yet. This is off the monster that was already on the field. Still have not normal summoned. Going to Tryhard right here. Parallelic Seas. Boom. Going to the Code Breaker. Boom. Into Virus Berserker. And then go into VLAN Hydra. Putting the 3 tokens out onto the field. Then I go into IP Masquerena, go into Leak Spider with the token, and then use those 2 to go into Crusade Avermax. And then I go Sidenet Mining to grab a 4 Mud Skipper right here. And then I just use Tryhard to basically summon Acro. And then at this point, I just grab Astra. And why would you grab Astra, Mike? Look, it's turn 3. So, of course, I'm going to go for the kill. He can't stop me. It's already been proven. He's already shown that he can't stop me. And on top of that, if he does manage to survive, I am going to be able to negate something with Baron de Fleur and go into a 3 material Appaloosa with IP Masquerena, Acro, and then the Astra that'll be on the field. Now, Astra has a special effect that allows me to attack twice because I would have 2 Scareclaws on the field. 2 Scareclaws on the field, and they both would have been in defense. And of course, I'd have been able to attack twice with Tryhard, been able to attack with Crusade Avermax. So that would have been basically 9,000, over 9,000. It's over 9,000, bro. Over 9,000 on this boy. You feel me? Plus the little mini, I'd hit him with the little mini IP Masquerena because I'm a troll, my boy. And I probably would have even left this man on life support and allowed him to get another turn just to show him he couldn't beat me. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm a troll like that, my boy. I'm a troll like that. I'll catch y'all on the next video, and peace. Bye bye.